Hey, how's everybody doing? This is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction in beautiful Indian Rocks Beach, Florida. Today I am going to work on this beautiful, I believe it's a 2015 or thereabouts, Indian motorcycle made right here in the USA since 1901. This is a beautiful bike. The client keeps this bike indoors. I'm kind of in a garage. I don't know. Go Buccaneers. Thank you for for being a football team, barely. Anyway, this bike is mildly dirty and dusty. There is actually no dirt. I'm gonna bring you in here. This is just gonna be kind of my procedure of going over a bike that is maintained very well. It really doesn't have any, dirt, grime, grease, oil, anything like that. So I'm going to back you up here. Excuse me for my lack of photography skills, as some of you have well noted with me. So I'm in an indoors today, a nice air conditioned, all that. And when I look at a bike like this, I say to myself, there's no reason to take this outside. With bikes, you don't want to use water pressure, and by that I mean a pressure washer or even, a hose with, a nozzle that's spraying pretty good jet of water. What you want to do, if at all, if the bike is dirty, just have your open hose nozzle and just wet everything down. Yeah, you can put your thumb on it a little bit and spray some of the, intricate parts. I'm going to take you in. There are some areas on some bikes, like we have here, where you've got some wire connections. You've got, some of the electronics. These bikes are meant to be, all-purpose, driving in the rain, everything like that, right? So you don't have to get too crazy about it. I did bring aluminum foil and some saran wrap, as well as some, rubber bands, things like that. If you're working on a bike that does have some parts that you should be, a little more delicate with, you do want to cover those up, especially if you're going to be using a hose. On this particular bike, I've gone over with the owner. He's assured me this thing has been, absolutely drenched, never had a problem. So I'm not going to be covering anything up. There are really no major concerns with this bike. It is matte black. We've got matte black on the gas tank. It's very smooth. We've got a little higher gloss black on the handlebars. We've got plastic matte black here, and then we've got matte black. These are very large fenders on the front, and as you can see, the back here. So again, this is metal, and it is a flat black. So you don't want to use anything with silicones on flat black or flat anything for that matter. I am going to use Optimum No Rinse, ONR, and I am going to use my pump sprayer. I'm kind of going to just take you through a little bit of the process. I kind of wanted to remove this bag to be able to get into the leather seat. He assured me that he's got it set up exactly how he wants it, and it was kind of a pain, so I agreed to kind of work around it. But I've got a pump sprayer here, and that's how I am going to disperse the Optimum No Rinse rinseless wash. And I am going to wet this entire bike down with the ONR, let it dwell for a few minutes, and then I am going to gently, with a variety of microfiber towels, dry and clean the bike off. On the matte black paint on the metal, I am going to use from the Rag Company, Minx very, very soft towels. Matte black, you never want to be using anything too aggressive on matte black. I will be using, I should have really said before wiping the bike down, I have this filtered, heated X-Power blower. It's very light. It's very easy to maneuver around. It comes with a variety of different fittings. You've got cone-shaped, you've got flat, you've got extensions, which also have a brush attachment, and this is a 3-part piece, all comes apart. This is the extension in the middle. A variety of brushes, some things to be able to reach around spokes. This is a $1.99 from China. It's called microfiber. It's got these deep fingers, great cleaning brush. Also a small easy detail. I've got some wheel woolies in different sizes. I've got a tire brush just to be able to brush the sidewalls. I've also going to use some Meguiar's 40 VR cleaner conditioner. I've got some 303 aerospace protectant for the plastics. And I've got Chemical Guys VRP in a 1-to-1 dilution ratio. And so I'm gonna basically, I want to make this bike dressed up and protected. That's what we're going after here. This is not a show bike. It's driven every other weekend. They take long rides, and so you know it's a well-used bike, but well-maintained. I also have this brush here. You can see it's got the tip protected in plastic. It's flexible. It's bendable to get up in the wheel wells of the bike and clean the underside where you've got a lot of dirt collection. That's why I've got all the towels down and a few sheets and everything to trap the dirt that's going to come out. And I am going to finish all of the paint work with Meguiar's Ultimate Fast Finish and using the very specific microfiber towels for that, so that I leave some protection. It's not going to change the matte appearance, and also you do not want to spray that directly onto the paintwork. You want to just spray it onto the microfiber towel and massage, wipe in, and then buff. So that is about the process. I'm going to use a variety of different metal cleaners. I've got some Neverdol, I've got some Chrome Cleaner, and I've got my White Diamond. Absolutely love White Diamond metal polish, and it leaves a little bit of a sealant behind too as well. So the only other thing that I've really got here, besides my creeper to sit on, is a variety of brushes. You've got a lot of tight places on a motorcycle that you've got to be able to get into. So I've got a number of different ways to get into this. These are from a medical supply company. They are foam tipped applicators, and they come in a variety of different sizes. I've got a bunch of Q-tips. I've got a bunch of brushes. I've got some very soft brushes. These are very specific detail brushes. Something that's not very specific. These are Clinique mascara wands. And what's nice about these is they've got these nice little bristles. You can get into the tight places. What's bad about these is you've got to watch this metal tip that you're not scraping against anything. That could be a problem. Anyway, other things like this, like a toothbrush that has this angled head on it. Nice to be able to reach into tight spots. I've got a bag. Here's my kind of interior detail bag with all kinds of stuff, other brushes, and that's about it. So anyway, I hope I've helped you out with hope you helped you out if you're looking to detail a motorcycle, what kind of supplies you're going to need, what kind of techniques you can use. Add a few tips in there, and I will be doing an after video on this also. I thank you for being a part of my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you after I get done with this, and we will go back over it. I thank you for being with me. Take care. Bye.